Okay, we sit on the block, or maybe two blocks. Just check that your knees lower than the hips and you feel very comfortable with the lower back. So knees lower than the hips. Okay, take a little bit more space between the sitting bones, move the flesh of the buttocks wider. Inhale and lengthen from the base of the spine upwards, from the hips to your armpits. Inhale, lift your arms, you can exaggerate, and then take your shoulders back and rest your shoulder blades flat on your upper back. Elbows in, and your hands resting on your thighs. Thumb and finger connected. Let's check the neck, chin level. Take back of the neck slightly back to elongate your neck. Close your eyes and notice your whole body, your whole posture. And we take a few deep breaths. Inhaling deep into the abdomen, middle chest, upper chest. And as you exhale, exaggerate. Draw your tummy muscles in. Exhale fully. And again, inhale, breathing deep and expand in all directions. And as you exhale, exaggerate. Squeeze your tummy muscles in. Exhale fully. And again, inhale, expand and soften. As you exhale, lift your pelvic floor muscles up, squeeze and lift, draw your tummy in, exhale, and so on. Keeping the breath deep, flowing, enjoyable. Remind yourself about your intention. We all have intentions. Your intention can be very small or very big. Your intention can be just for this yoga class, or for a day, for a few days ahead. And if you are in doubt, ask yourself how you committed to yourself. How you committed to your health. And find the inspiration in your answer. And keep your breath deep and flowing. Big expansive inhalation. And controlled, strong controlled exhalation. Use your core muscles. Exhale fully. Let's take another deep breath like so, before you open your eyes. And when you're ready, open your eyes, relax your arms, relax your legs, just stretch your legs to the front and give your legs a little shake, just relax. Relax your legs, relax your knees. Okay, well done. And then come on your all fours and we do cat and a cow stretch. Okay, moving the block to the sides. In the cow stretch, we have hands beneath your shoulders, knees directly beneath the hips. Nice and gentle movements. Working with the breath. Inhale, you look up. Exhale, you round. Let's do once more, last round. And when you finish all your repetitions, then bring your back parallel to the floor in neutral position. Okay, and we're going to do little balances. Sliding your right foot back, lift your heel, push your heel back, and then stretch opposite arm. Thumb up towards the ceiling. Take about 2-3 deep breaths here. And then bring it down. And we change side. Sliding your left foot back, hips level, tummy in, the right arm. Stretch diagonally. And again, 2-3 deep breaths here. And then bring it down. Changing side. Again, sliding your right foot back, hips level, tummy in, lift and stretch. Deep breath into your chest. Changing sides. Sliding your left foot back. Lift. Keep your tummy muscles lifted. Stretch your right arm. Thumb up. Another deep breath. Exhale, bring it down. We repeat once more. Again, right leg. Keeping your hips level. Push your heel back. Left thumb up. Tummy muscles lifted. And then exhale, bring it down. Changing side. Left leg. Right arm. Straight. Tummy muscles lifted again. Working the core muscles. Supporting the lower back. And then exhale, bring it down. Well done. We come up to down facing dog. Move your knees back or your hands forward where you have more space. And then come up to down facing dog and spot hog. We stretch the hamstrings a little bit more. And the calves and the hamstrings, the back of the legs. Keep your hips lifting high. Check that you're not standing on your wrists. Use your whole hands. Make your fingers very heavy. Finger pads pressing into the floor. And your armpits still lifted. Armpits lifted and you stretch. Take another deep breath. And then come up on your tiptoes. Look between your hands. Bend your knees and walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Make space between your feet, hips width apart or wider. Squeeze the legs. With one hand, checking the lower back. Take one hand at the back of the pelvis, checking back of the pelvis, tipping forward, not back. Bend your knees more if you need. And then move your hands to the hips. Lift your elbows, lift your shoulders, lift your chin, come up with a straight back and strong legs. Keep squeezing the legs as you're lifting. And then exhale and relax your arms, roll your shoulders, just soften and loosen up. Okay, let's find the belt, and we're going to hold with the hands very, very wide. Okay, and we do shoulders, nice shoulder warm up. So inhale, you stretch upwards, lengthen, 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 and then take your arms back, nice and easy. Okay, and again, inhale, lift and lengthen, exhale, bring your arms back, so, and take as wide as you need, as belt. And continue. We just stretch in easy way. Start to warm up all the muscles around the shoulders. Okay, well done. Lengthening on the inhalation. Bring your arms down on the exhalation. And again, inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, bring your arms down. Okay, we'll do a few times. Okay, this is nice. Nice to stretch in the morning. Let's do once more. And when you finish, just roll your shoulders. Soften, soften. Okay, relax your neck. Now bring your hands a little bit closer. So measure the space between your hands, about 2 hips width. Okay, and stretch your belt up. Okay, now we're not going to take arms all the way behind. We just want to stretch upwards. So we stretch upwards, okay, keep the length through the spine, lengthen the tailbone between the sitting bones without moving your hips forward. So check in again on the side, hips above your ankles, tummy muscles in, and keep stretching upwards. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Squeeze your shoulders at the back and keep the length, lengthening, lengthening through the spine, lengthening from the hips to your armpits. Squeezing the shoulders at the back. And I just want to create a little bit more length. Well done. And then exhale and relax. Roll your shoulders. Relax. So we're going to repeat once more. Okay, and again. When you're ready, inhale, you stretch your arms upwards. And again, lengthening through the sides of the body. You want to squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. And this time, bring your chin to your chest, and again lengthen, inhale, stretch up, stretch and stretch. And as you're lifting your head, move the back of the head back and move the belt a little bit more back. So we start to go a little bit deeper into the stretches. Belt back, it doesn't matter how far you go, listen to all the physical sensations, the back, the shoulders. And can you pull the belt a little bit apart? So just create a tension. Just trying to stretch the belt and moving back. Stretch the belt and moving back. Well done. And then exhale and release. Again, roll your shoulders. Soften, soften, soften. Okay, we'll do once more. And this time, if you want to bring the belt shorter, so like so, hips width between your hands. And then we do the same. Inhale, you stretch upwards. Lengthen, lengthen. Again, little bit of tailbone, lots of tummy muscles. Okay, and straight up. Okay, straight. And you can stop here, or again, chin to your chest. Inhale, you lengthen. Squeeze your shoulders at the back, and as you lift in your head, move back of the head back. Keeping the neck long, back of the neck is long. And you're trying to take the belt a little bit more back. And squeeze the legs. You don't have to come up too far. You don't have to go far back. Don't worry, don't worry. Keep the length, keep the length. Okay. Super straight for your shoulders. Now inhale. And as you exhale, release. And again, relax your shoulders. Okay, well done. And move the belt to the side. We need that belt later. And now come to the front of your mat. Okay, and we do salutation to the sun. And we're going to focus again on the shoulders for a little while in salutation to the sun. Okay, come to the front with your feet parallel, hips width apart. Bring your hands to your chest. Inhale, lift your sternum. Keep your heart lifted. Exhale, relax your arms. Inhale, gentle back bend or just straighten upwards. And as you exhale, forward bend. Bend your knees if you need. Touch the floor or your shins. Now inhale on your finger pads and lengthen forward. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. It's okay to have your knees bent. And again, inhale, stretch forward, either holding your legs or the floor. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. And we do it again. Inhale, stretch. Lengthen away from the hips. Exhale, bow even deeper. Now move your hands by the side of your heels and step back with your right foot back, high leg lunge. Take a deep breath into your chest. And then we're going to bring back knee down to the floor, padding for sensitive knee if you need it. Maybe roll your mat or place the blanket there. Squeeze the legs and come up with your hands on your front knee. Now we're going to think about the lower back, like in the cat stretch, lengthening the tailbone, tummy in, and stretch your arms. Inhale. And then we bend the elbows. Okay, bending the elbows like a cactus arms. And we're going to stretch from the hips to the armpits again. Use your arms, lengthen. Now squeeze your shoulders in the back. Lift your chin, relax your neck. Okay, and trying to open the shoulders a little bit more. Palms of the hands, we try to lift facing up towards the ceiling, just a little. Just to open the chest more. How's your legs doing? Can you squeeze the legs? Can you keep your tummy muscles tight? Okay, supporting the lower back. And then inhale, stretch your arms. Touch the floor. Well done. Step back to down facing dog. Take a deep breath there. Stretch. Again, checking your hands. Press all finger pads into the floor, especially your thumbs and your index fingers. Stretch back. Armpits slightly lifted. Squeeze your shoulders at the back and stretch. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, look between your hands, right leg up, step forward, or bring your knees down and then step forward. Help with your hand if you need. You want to see front knee above your front ankle, back knee, your left knee down on the floor, and again squeeze the legs. Come up with your hands on your front knee, again thinking about the lower back, lengthening the tailbone, tummy in, stretch your arms, take a deep breath. Exhale, bend your elbows to the sides, and again use your arms to create more length from the hips to your armpits. Squeeze your shoulders at the back, lift your chin, move your ears back. We want to keep back of the neck long and soft. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your shoulders, lift your chest, curl back, opening the chest, releasing the tension in your shoulders. Then inhale, stretch your arms. Exhale, touch the floor. Again, down facing dog. Step back, have a good stretch there. Checking again, you're not standing on your wrists. Use all hands, finger pads pressing down. Four corners of the hands. Middle of the palms lifting to create space for your wrists. Well done. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, thinking about plank or half plank, choose your option. Plank with straight legs, half plank if you need to take it easy, knees down. We're going to squeeze the shoulders strong at the back, lift your tailbone, or actually lift your tummy muscles and lengthen the tailbone to create that little bit more engagement on your core muscles. Take a deep breath and then lean forward. Bring your knees down to the floor. Look at your elbows. Bend your elbows back, and as you bend your elbows back, keep your shoulders lifted. And you are on the floor, point your toes back, shoulders still lifted, and you're going to slide hands forward. This is your Sphinx pose. Elbows on the floor beneath your shoulders, and we're going to create more length. Okay, let's lengthen the tailbone, stretching through the spine, heart reaching forward. Let's soften and melt between your shoulder blades and squeeze your shoulders at the back. Relax your neck. Now keep your shoulder blades there, very deep in your upper back. Slide one hand by the side of your chest, shoulder back. Another hand, shoulder back. We're going to come up to waist cobra, maybe just halfway. And it doesn't matter how far, keep your shoulders deep in your upper back. Move your shoulders away from your ears. Do double chin, look straight for the first round. Inhale. And as you exhale, with the shoulder blades, carry your heart forward. Keep the length, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Shoulders lifted, toes under. Down facing dog, or come on your all fours, and then down facing dog. Have a good stretch. Okay, let's draw hands, arms and the shoulders towards the midline. And then thinking about, we want to stretch from the back of the heart, downwards to your finger pads and upwards to the hips. Let's just stretch from the back of the heart, downwards, upwards, and then the legs. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, look between your hands, your right leg up, step forward, or knees down, and then right foot forward. Checking again front knee above your front ankle. Take a deep breath. Breathing into your chest. And then exhale, tummy in, and step into your forward bend. Forward bend, squeeze your legs. One hand at the back of the pelvis, again checking. Do you need to bend your knees more to tip the pelvis forward more? Please do. Squeeze the legs. We're going to come up with the super strong legs. Squeeze, press down, and come up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend, strong legs. Bend your knees if you need. Inhale on your finger pads and stretch and lengthen forward. Exhale, bow. Move your hands by the side of your heels, left foot back. High leg lunge. Take a deep breath. And then bring your back knee down to the floor. And we go into the twist. Squeeze the legs. And then come up with your hands on your front knee. If your knee very sensitive, this is where you're placing blanket under your knee. Please do. Make sure that your knee is very happy there. Squeeze the hips. Lengthen the tailbone. Tummy in. Now left elbow to your right knee. And you just look to the side. And if it's okay, maybe you can hook your elbow over the knee this way. And you bring your hands in prayer position and you look to the side. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, either you have your elbow on your knee, look to the right, tummy in, lengthen the tailbone, or hook your elbow, hands together. Okay, opening the shoulders, breathing deeply, tummy lifted, and maybe you can straighten your back leg. Maybe not, don't worry to do everything. More advanced practice, straighten that back leg, inhale, and then exhale, bring your knee down, touch the floor, stepping back to down facing dog, and take a deep breath. Stretching again through the whole back of the body, enjoy the stretch. And then changing side when you're ready, come up on your tiptoes, look between your hands, left leg up. Step forward, big step forward, helping with your hand if you need, knee above your ankle. Okay, back knee down to the floor. Check space between your feet, hips width apart still. Padding for your right knee if you need. Come up with your hands on your front knee. Thinking about your lower back. Lengthening the tailbone. Tummy in, so keep it strong. Right elbow, left knee. Look to the left. So maybe this is just enough. Okay, or maybe hook your elbow and bring your hands together. So you go a little bit deeper into the twist, opening your chest. Lift your sternum, breathe. And if you can, maybe even straighten your back leg. Really squeeze the hips, lift your tummy muscles. Keep the length through your spine. Don't worry to do everything. A deep breath. Inhale. And then exhale, look down. Knee down, touch the floor. Step back, down facing dog. Let's have a good stretch. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. And again, think about stretching from the back of the heart downwards to the finger pads, upwards to the hips. And then the inner thighs moving back, heels down. On your next inhale, choose plank or half plank. Squeeze your arms and your shoulders. Lift your tummy muscles. Tailbone lengthening to the heels. So we want to keep strong core muscles. And then inhale and lean forward. Bring your knees down to the floor. And then again, bend your elbows back. Watch your elbows. Bend them back. Lie down on your tummy. Point your toes back. And again, slide your hands forward for the Sphinx pose. And you, if you wish to stay here, please do. Just choose your option. You can stop here in the Sphinx pose. Again, we're going to create lots of length. Tailbone, lots of length. The heart reaching forward. Elbows dragging back so you can have a little bit more length. And then soften between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulders. Neck is soft. One hand by the side of your chest. Shoulder back. Another hand. Shoulder back. Now use your shoulder blades. Inhale, lift your heart and carry your heart forward. Now you're dragging your hands back to create more length. Double chin. This time, maybe lift your chin just a little. To open the throat center. Inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back and again stretch, stretch, stretch. Shoulders lifted, toes under, down facing dog or come on your all fours. And then down facing dog, have a good stretch there. Breathe in deeply. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, look between your hands, left leg up, step forward, big step forward. Help with your hand again if you need. Squeeze the legs, lengthen the tailbone, lift your chest, deep breath. And before you step in, tummy muscles are very strong. Squeeze your tummy muscles and step forward, forward bend. Squeeze your legs. Press down with your feet, come up. It's okay to have your knees bent. Salute to the sun. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. And relax your arms. Well done. Have a little drink. Little bit of water, juice, whatever you drink today. Okay. And we're going to move into the balances. So balance. We're going to do the tree pose. And come to the wall if you need. If you feel the balance is a bit tricky today, come to the wall with one finger holding the wall. Okay, options for you, for your legs. Heel on inner leg, like so. Or foot beneath your knee. Or foot above your knee. And when you're ready. And then we're going to stretch the arms upwards and separate the fingers. Also, options here, if you feel very steady, maybe you don't remember, you don't have to do everything. Maybe you can turn to the side, to one side, and then you come back to the middle. Horizontal line with your eyes, look to the other side, and then come back to the middle. Okay, so remember, you don't have to turn, you can just stay and focus on one point. Okay, let's try. Let's do right leg. So right foot. Somewhere where you feel very comfortable today. Maybe just the heel on the inner leg, or your foot beneath your knee, or above your knee. Come to the wall. Hold the wall with one finger if you need it. Okay, take your hands to your heart. Just take a moment here. Squeeze the hips, lengthen the tailbone, tummy muscles engaged. You want to keep the length. And when you're ready, stretch your arms, open your shoulders, stretch your fingers. Okay, choose what you're going to do. Either you stand here, looking at one point, or draw a horizontal line with your eyes and you go to the right. So let's draw a horizontal line to the right. And it doesn't matter how far you go. Okay, keeping your legs very steady. You press your foot into your leg into your foot. Thumb is strong, shoulders open. Well done. Come back to the middle. Again, horizontal line. Take it slow. Inhale. As you exhale, going to the left if it's appropriate. Don't worry. Okay, slow, slow. Okay, to the left. Well done. And then come back to the middle. I know it's quite challenging. Well done. And then bring your hands together to your heart and relax. Give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, change inside. So let's do the left. Okay, come to the wall if you need. Left foot somewhere with you. Okay, this is just right for me for today. Beneath the knee, above the knee, never against the knee joint. Okay, and you press your foot into your leg into your foot, draw in, tummy muscles engaged. Take your hands to your heart, take a moment, look straight ahead. When you're ready, inhale and stretch your fingers. And you can stop here, breathe, or go into the left. Okay, drawing horizontal line to the left. Do it slow, no rush. To the left, find the point on the left hand side. Remember, breathing calmly. Okay, strong core muscles for steady balance and calm breath. And going to the right. I know it's a bit challenging here. You can start again if you need it. Well done. And when you finish, again, hands together, draw your hands through the midline to your heart. And then relax and shake your legs. Relax your legs. Shake, shake, shake. They worked very hard. Yeah, and we know that all balances when we're standing on one leg. So challenging for the muscles around the joints, and this is very good. So it's strengthening and creating more stability for the joints. Okay, we're going to sit now on the floor. Take your feet wide. Okay, toes out, stretch your arms in front, lift your toes up to keep your inner arches lifted and to give your knees a little bit more support. Inhale, and as you exhale, we go halfway, just testing the water. Halfway, take a moment there, and then come back and relax for a moment. Lift your toes up again, inhale, exhale, halfway or a little lower. Okay, a little lower, or maybe you can go all the way down. Just checking again with your back, with your hips, how you're feeling, taking your knees against, elbows against your knees and taking your knees a little wider. Okay, how you feeling there? Always checking with your body. You don't have to do everything. And then we're going to sit. If you feel this is okay for you, hold the floor and then sit on the floor, or come up and then sit in your fashioned way. Okay, stretch your legs to the front. Give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax. Okay, and watch me for a moment. So we will need perhaps a belt if you can't reach your hands behind, and a block if you feel very tight in your hips. It's nice to sit on the block for the next one. Next posture is the face of the cow. So I'm going to show you options. So options here. One foot beneath your thigh, another foot outside out of the hip or the thigh. And if you feel this is not appropriate for your knees, you just can do one leg straight and one leg on top. So you have one side straight, then you're going to change it. And for your hands, we're going to try to lift opposite arm and try to connect your hands behind. And if you can't connect your hands behind, so we're trying to do this. This is where you need belt, you bring the belt, drop the belt, and you catch the belt behind. Okay, so let's try together. Sit on the block. Block is easier, much easier for this posture. Let's do it together. Okay, right, I'm your mirror. Take your right foot beneath your left thigh, and then you take your left foot outside of your right thigh. So how do you feel now? Is that okay? Can you align your knees? If this is completely not appropriate for your knees, just stretch one leg again. Check your hips level, grounded, toes active, and you stretch opposite arm. This is your right arm, my left. Okay, stretch another to the side, keep the length, and try to connect your hands behind. Okay, if you can't connect your hands, you just place the belt on top of the shoulder and you grab the belt behind. Okay, so make all the adjustments you need. Okay, and take a moment, and we're going to lengthen, then fold this arm forward, your right arm forward, draw your whole arm back into your shoulder joint, and again stretch on a straight line. And I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. And lift, tummy muscles in, pelvic floor muscles in, and again lift. Keep the length, keep the length. This right armpit moving back. Have a good stretch, and if you wish to close your eyes, close your eyes. This is calm posture with a gentle stretch. Don't worry to do everything. If you need to stretch one leg, absolutely fine. Breathe in deeply into your chest, expanding on each inhalation. You feel the expansion to the sides, to the front, and even with your hand behind, you feel the back of the rib cage can expand. Well done. On your next inhale, release, give your arms a little shake. Okay, roll your shoulders, and if you have both legs crossed, try to do this party trick, looking at your top leg, and you go 360 degrees around. Try not to move your feet. So, okay, try not to move your feet. Go all the way around 360 degrees, and again sit on the block or on the floor. I'm sitting on the block, it's much more comfortable. Okay, so again, checking. If you can, realign your knees or just stretch one leg to the front, you would have your right leg on top. And we stretch opposite arm, left arm up, right to the side, lengthen, connect your hands behind, or again use the belt and hold the belt behind. Deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, fold your arm forward. Draw your arm back into your shoulder joint, keep it there snugly, and lift your elbow in a straight line. Lift, lift, lift. And again, thinking this top armpit moving back. So you want your arm bone snugly in your shoulder joint. Keep it there comfortably, snugly. Keep the breath deep and flowing. Again, close your eyes if you wish. Back straight. Breath is deep, flowing. Expanding your rib cage to the front, to the sides, to the back. And with that right hand behind, you might feel the back of the rib cage expanding, creating more space. Well done. Another deep breath. And then release, release, shake your arms, shake, shake, shake. Let's stretch the legs to the front and give your legs a little shake as well. Okay, relax, relax, relax. Okay, well done. Okay, let's sit into the child pose and we do gentle stretch for the shoulders in the child pose. Okay, so let's do it together. So you sit in the child pose, big toes touching. You take your hips back as close as possible to your heels. Okay, stretch your arms forward. And we go with the hands all the way to the right. Okay, I don't have much space here, but I'll just go to the right, all the way to the right. and then place your left hand on top of the right hand and stretch. So the hips moving back. And again, focus on your breath. You want to expand your rib cage. So this is the left side of the rib cage. When you're breathing in, inhale and expand, armpits lifted. So the shoulder blades flat on your upper back. Have a deep breath, few deep breaths. To have a lovely stretch for the side of the body, for your rib cage, for your shoulders. Your hips still moving back. And then look at your hands, walk your hands to the middle, well done, and then to the left, all the way to the left, as far as you can go, keeping the length. Okay, and then place your right hand on top of the left, okay, and breathe, all the same, armpits lifted, and you're pushing the hips back, and breathe. Hips heavy. Especially the right side, pushing back, breathing into the right side of the rib cage. Have a lovely gentle stretch here for the shoulders, for the back, creating more space in your heart center and releasing tension of the shoulders. Then let's come all the way to the front. And then again to the right, once more, all the way to the right. Okay, left hand on top of the right, pushing the hips back and having good stretch. Again, deep breathing into the rib cage. Move your hands to the middle and then to the left, all the way to the left. Left hand on top of the right and push the hips back and back and back. Breathing deeply. Lovely gentle side stretch, shoulder stretch. Creating more space with each inhale, expanding. On the exhale, hips heavy, moving back. Well done. And then move your hands to the middle. Yeah. And if you can rest your elbows on the floor and then bring your hands together in prayer position, then you take your hands behind your head. So if this is okay, just rest there. 3-4 deep breaths. Well done. And then come up to the seat and slide your hands to your knees. Okay, sit comfortably and watch me for next. So if you wish to relax this way, for relaxation and meditation, if you wish to go into the fish pose, so this is your options. So this is supported fish pose. I'll show you a couple of options. So option 1, when you have 2 blocks on the floor like so. If you don't have blocks, fold the blanket. So fold the blanket this way longwise, and this would be very nice. Passive stretch for your shoulders. So you sit away from the blocks and then you lie down on the blocks. Make sure that your head here is supported. This is a gentle option. You take your arms to the sides and you have nice gentle shoulder openness here. So if you feel, so this is all very, very comfortable. You want a little bit more advanced variation. So what I suggest, use just one block, only if it's appropriate, only if your neck is okay. So you take shoulder blades on this block and the head down on the floor. Okay, only if this is good for your shoulders and for your neck. So you measure the edge of your shoulders in the block, take your head back, you can comfortable, very comfortable with your neck, and you relax here. So you have a little bit more stretch here for the shoulders and also for the neck. Okay, only if it's appropriate. So please do choose your option. Either you go on 2 blocks, so you have your part of your back, shoulder blades and head. This is much nicer. Or if you want a little bit more effort, then go on 1 block just for your shoulder blades and your head down. Okay, take your time. Okay, and set your blocks. Make sure that you're warm and comfortable. I will be sitting for you and guiding you through short relaxation. Just a short relaxation. Actually, I'll do it with you, this option. So if you're not sure, with the 1 block. So your shoulders in line with the edge of the block, head back and very comfortable. So there's no problem with the neck. And then you relax your arms by the sides, legs wide, feet wider than the hips, and relax there. Okay, checking your whole body, checking how you feel. Exhale and soften. Relaxing into the steady support beneath you. Exhale and soften. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your neck, relaxing your facial muscles. Smile to relax your facial muscles. Leave the beginning of the smile on your face. Feel your forehead becoming wider or smoother. Relax your scalp, your ears, the skin beneath your ears. And again, come back to your breath. Slow down. Focusing on your breath. With each breath, becoming softer, more relaxed. Just letting go of the weight of the body downwards into the floor. Softening, relaxing, and letting go of all the unnecessary tension. Let's take another deep breath. And then start to wriggle your toes, your fingers. Slide your legs together, arms by the side of your body. And let's stretch. Take your arms over your head. Stretch, stretch, flex your feet. Stretch away from the waistline. Well done, and then bend your knees and carefully roll over to your right hand side. So let's carefully roll over to the side from the blocks, come up to the sitting and perhaps sit on the block. You sit on the block, okay, and bring your hands in Anjali Mudra, in front of your heart. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and then slightly lean back. Just to feel this strong support of your back muscles. Support, steadiness of the universe. Reflect your practice, reflect your intention of the practice. Notice how you feel. Enjoy extra strength, flexibility, and clarity of mind. Bow your head to your heart, to the light within you, and open your eyes. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. Namaste. And have a lovely day.